They say these are half-scale busts, but they are not half-scale busts at all. Hi, welcome to Relics and Reviews. Today we'll be talking about Diamond Select Legends and 3D Iron Giant Bust. Let's take a look at the box. The dimensions for the box is around 38 centimeters, around 15 inches high, and 26 centimeters or around 10.5 inches deep, and 32 centimeters, around 1 foot or 12 inches. This is the box. It's a plain, simple, small box, and it simply says Legends in 3D on the sides, and on the front there's the picture of the bust itself and the logo at the top, and that's pretty much it for the box. So let's talk about the statue. So I personally believe this is one of the best examples of the Legends in 3D line of Diamond Select, and the likeness, obviously it's a cartoon character, but usually when they try to translate a two-dimensional character into a three-dimensional form, it's very easy to get things wrong. That's not the case here. It perfectly captures, as you can see, it perfectly captures the Iron Giant himself, and the color as well was a very right choice of color, because you want a color to describe you that this thing is actually metal, but you don't want to change things too much from the cartoon. So it's a very matte gray, probably taken directly from the color code of the movie itself. As I said, it's very accurate. As you can see, there's some little shading around the eyes, next to the edges of the eyes, and the eyes themselves are of course green, and Hogarth sits on his shoulder looking at him. It displays and looks very well. Of course, the Iron Giant arrives Earth with the very nice bump on his head, which stopped him from fulfilling his original function. And I don't know if the statue looks great. I think it could have been better to be able to rotate the head, but this line is made at a certain price point and it perfectly satisfies that price point. I bought this for around 140 euros if I'm not mistaken. So let's look at the dimensions. It's around 11 inches tall, which is 28 centimeters, and at around 18 centimeters, which is 7 inches deep, and from shoulder to shoulder it's around 23 centimeters, which is 9 inches. So if you are thinking of buying anything Iron Giant related, which Diamond Select also produces an action figure and also a small PVC statue for the Iron Giant at the moment, but I believe this is probably the best collectible for Iron Giant you expect to get at the market right now. They say these are half-scale busts, but they are not half-scale busts at all. They are around, they try to get the busts at around 10, 11, maybe 12 inches maximum height in this line, so that's the scale they're going for. They're actually non-scale, they are not half-scale at all. And so some of the other statues from this line actually sucks because of that, but this one came out great. It's not heavy, but it's not as light as you would imagine. It's not like Money Bank, something like that from Diamond Select. The base itself looks like the continuation of his neck or spinal column of the giant, and it says 142 of 1,000. So I would have expected them to produce more than 1,000 of this, but I guess there isn't a huge market for Iron Giant. But if you're an Iron Giant fan, it's a no-brainer, so go get it. As always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.